Alright, let's try that again. I'm even like going for the just pressing brighter than blue again this time. Hello, my back to water, my name is Beast, and this is YoaMae. This is the same day I finished Feena-Route, and I'm not sure if I'll actually be recording for that long anymore. The airplane they let go of, there's no doubt that it flew further than mine. No matter how many improvements I make, the outcome doesn't change. Many months and years have passed by since then. Right now, till I'm further than he is. I don't fucking know what that says. Sure would be useful if those things were also translated. Weren't that? Yeah, it's just like title picture. Part of the reason why I'm not sure how long I'll be recording here. Because the calf is still there. Also, I don't know why I'm holding my teacup, considering that I don't have any more tea. Slowly part from Feena's lips. Must perfect amount to leave me unsatisfied, and I soon find myself wanting to coax her to continue. Feena.
どうしたの?
Well, I want to do a little longer.
何事も少し足りないくらいがちょうどいいわ。
She isn't mean. Feena smiles at me with a look that says she understands.
特に好きなことはね。
I see. Squeeze Feena's hand. Feena blushes slightly. We head towards the communications port exit while holding each other's hand.
お待たせしました。
A few minutes after waiting at the exit, Nesan appears, having finished with the leaving procedures.
私たちも今来たところよ。待っていないわ。
I can't believe that it's necessary to go through procedures to leave the building. What a pain.
警備が厳重なのは仕方ないわ。月へと通じる唯一の道だから。いつかはもっと開放的な施設にしたいわね。
Feena looks around her surroundings. The room is devoid of people. The chairs that I almost never used are lined up in a lonesome manner. Will a day ever come when this floor will be filled with people heading for the moon?
さあ、行きましょう。外の空気が吸いたくなったわ。
Right. It's been 3 days since the sword arts exam. We've settled in a bit. We've settled in bit by bit, including the others around us. We wanted to be together all along. Feels like we've settled into the place where you belong. You've wanted to be together all along. It feels like you've settled into the place that you belong in, as Natsuki would put it. The family seems to generally have the same opinion too. But there's been a huge change inside of me. Even though we were together, unease and sadness followed me until our relationship was approved. The feeling of being able to hold hands and kiss her disappears like it had never been there. Being unable to hold hands and kiss her. Right now, I'm enveloped in a sense of euphoria, like I'm walking on top of the clouds. My entire future seems colorful just by having Feena by my side.
どうしたの？考え事？
Feena asks me with a bright smile. No, it's nothing important.
言ってくれないと気になるでしょ？それとも誰か綺麗な女性でも見かけたのかしら？
No way. Bring my mouth close to Feena's ear. There's nobody else as prettier than you are, Feena. Cheeky little shit, is he? Feena's face turns red while she moves her eyes in a fluster.
達也は仕方のないことばかり。
Won't say it anymore then.
そういう話をしているのではないわ、達也。
She holds my arm in a squeeze. Soft sensation of her breasts makes me happy before I know it. Nessa lets out a small sigh at a little distance away from us. We finally arrived at the entrance to the embassy grounds after walking for 15 minutes.
二人はこれから予定があるの？
I haven't thought of anything in particular.
せっかくのお休みなのに？
Today is Wednesday, so I don't have work. Could be said that I'm enjoying myself a little after that stressful period.
私は行きたいところがあるのだけれど、付き合ってもらえるかしら。
Sure, I don't mind.
私はここまで来たついでに博物館に寄っていきますから。
You should enjoy yourself too, since we forced you to take a day off, Nae-san.
その分、今日はいつもできない仕事をするわ。
She smiles gently as she says
模
that.
範的な館長代理だわ。館長にお褒めの言葉をいただけるなんて感激です。
Rector? Feena's the rector.
私は名前を貸しているだけよ。実質的にはさやかが館長ね。王立博物館でしょ？あそこは。
I think the official name is the Royal Lunar Museum, if I remember correctly. Alright.
私たちが月に行ったらもっと喜んでもらえる展示物を送りましょう。二人を応援してよかったわ。まさかそのために私たちを？冗談ですよ。
Our expression also crumbles, being lured in by Nae-san's smile. Next to Feena, and I'm not going to smile together with her like this. I'm extremely happy. We go up until the front of the museum and then part from Nae-san. You mentioned that there was a place you wanted to go to earlier. I hold out my hand in silence. Feena grabs my hand while
以
talking.
前、満ヶ崎には遺跡がいくつもあると言っていたでしょ？
Yeah, I did.
行ってみたいのだけれど。
Feena stares straight into my eyes. Honestly, don't get it. Why is she interested in historical ruins? There are many unknown ruins scattered around Mitsurugasaki. Almost all of them are mountains of rubble and buried in plants. They're not maintained, but they're also dangerous. You can't complain even if you get injured by falling in rubble. Well, I'll lead you there if you want to go, but there's only mountains of rubble.
構わないわ。
Sorry about that. Alright. I'll lead you to the closest one then. I know of a place. There's a ruin that my old man brought me to during my childhood days.
ごめんなさい。せっかくのお休みなのに。
Feena says this while walking half a step behind me. It's fine, we're together. I reply with a smile. We pass by the school on the way to the ruins. It's not so popular seeing as how we can only hear the faint voices of the sports clubs from the site. Feena stops moving.
懐かしいわ。
She stares fondly at the window of our glass room. September. When I attend here again, Feena won't be beside me. Sadness runs through me.
私たちが付き合い始めたのは学期中か夏休み中かどちら？
I recall it was sometime during the closing ceremony. Feena's it was sometime during the... When was it? I think it was after. It was during summer break. I think during summer break.
覚えていてくれたのね。
Hell yeah. Well, of course. There's no way I would forget about that time.
でも21日の夜は夏休みなのかしら？終業式が終われば夏休みだと思う？
The break starts the moment you are let out from school on the last day of school. That's when your break officially starts. That's how it works. It always, you can tell that your break starts at like a certain time on the last day, because a lot of schools have rules that on those days you're not allowed to go over a certain time, like a point in time with your lessons. You have to actually let them out because their official fucking break starts. Well, I wonder. And the thing about that, didn't the date change when you kissed? No question that it's summer break if that's the case.
縁側で話したのは夕食が終わってすぐだったわ。私はあれからまっすぐ公園に向かったから、キスをしたのは日付が変わる前よ。
But I ran into a bunch of places. They definitely changed then.
達也は足が速いからそうとも言い切れないわ。お二人とも。
Sup? Toyama.
遠山さん、校門の前でキスがどうとかってのはやめた方がいいんじゃないかなと思うよ、遠山さんは。
Feena-'s face has dyed a deep red.
かわいいな、フィーナさんは。
Toyama makes us pull a little back.
頑張ってね。お姫様の仕事も。
Toyama says that with a bit of a serious look.
ありがとう。個人的なお願いであれなんだけど、月面旅行ができるようにしてほしいな。一度でいいから行ってみたいんだ。好き。頑張るわ。
Feena replies
じゃ
firmly.
あ、あとは若い人たちに任せて。
Toyama totters into school as if she was an elderly granny. I'm sure she's gonna make fun of me once come September. A hot summer wind runs through us. The thicket of grass stirs like they're alive. Feena stares at the thicket of grass, which were illuminated by a slightly red light in silence. Her gaze is filled with a sorrowful light. Want to go close to Feena? Have to go through a mass of thriving weeds to finally reach the ruin. Getting some scratches might be unavoidable.
行くわ。
Feena steps forward without hesitation. I'll go first.
服が汚れてしまうわ。達也は待っていて。
It's fine. It'll make me sick if I let a girl go ahead first in such a place. Pick up a nearby stick without waiting for Feena's response. I'll make a path. Yeah, what did this man, like, deadass just pulls out a whole ass, like the typical machete you see in, like, these jungle exploration movies. A thick scent of greenery envelops me when I step into the thick grass thickets. Small winged insects fly around my face. I've played around here when I was a kid.
男の子ね。
The old man loved historical ruins. Often took me around here. This is the first time I've been here.
お父様？
Yeah. I don't regret unconsciously bringing up the topic of my old man. Most of my memories of my old man aren't good ones. He's away from home every day, pretending to do investigations. His whereabouts eventually became unknown. Left Mom to raise me and Mai as the only woman in the family. Probably why she easily passed away due to extreme fatigue. The of us remaining managed to create a family. We obtained a family with a strong unity as a result, but even so, it doesn't erase my discomfort toward my old man who had forsaken us. I approach the ruins. The grass thickets are higher than ever. Carefully push down the grass to make a path so that Feena will get hurt. Speaking of which, I've heard you talk about your old father. Feena's father, in other words, the present king. The person who will become my father-in-law.
父様は優しい方だわ。
Feena gives an evasive answer. Seems she isn't too fond of this topic. What kind of person was your mother?
母様は私にとって最も大きな目標よ。常に月のことを第一に考えていらっしゃったわ。地球との交流にも積極的だったし、私が地球に留学できたのも母様の尽力の賜物よ。
Feena is proud when she talks about her mother. His mother is Sephilia from Earthlight. Sorry, I mean Oshlight. How could I have mistaken that? She's enthusiastic about interactions with the Earth, and is the first ruler of the Moon to implement official visits to the Earth. She accepted study abroad students like this and constructed a museum. She's remembered as an important person when it comes to exchange on the cultural level. She passed away 3 years ago, if I remember correctly. It's impressive how her death was reported quietly compared to her brilliant achievements during her lifetime. After give Ophelia my gratitude then.
どういうこと？
I got to meet you thanks to Ophelia, right?
そうね。
Feena says that happily. Rustle, rustle. We arrive at the ruins a short while later. Yeah, we're here.
達也、ありがとう。
It's strange that these apparent lost technology ruins are like stone rubble. They're like metal shit, as you would expect from a highly advanced civilization. It's fine.
擦り傷だらけよ。
There are a lot of cuts on my exposed arms. Feena takes my filthy arms into her hand. You'll get dirty.
そのようなことを言って。
Feena looks at me in a chiding manner.
達也の血で汚れるのは構わないわ。
Feena caresses my arm lovingly as she says that. I get a false sense that she's pulling the pain away from the parts that she touches. I wanted to keep caressing me, but, well, we are here and all. I urge Feena towards the ruins.
そうね。
Feena slides her hands down my arm that she was caressing and takes hold of my hand.
行きましょう。
Make a lap around the ruins. Most of it was nature and an integrated mountain of rubble. I don't really know what kind of a shape it was in originally either. Just why is Feena interested in these historic ruins?
めぼしいものは見当たらないわね。
Feena looks sadly at the ruins dyed red by the setting sun. As I thought, she has some kind of emotional attachment towards these ruins. Otherwise, she wouldn't look this sad.
ここに何があったのかしら。
I'm not really sure. Textbooks touched on the scattered ruins of Mitsurugasaki, and an intended purpose for these establishments that were created before the war is unknown. That's all it explains. What they understood before the war was that they couldn't analyze it as a rubble composition. Looks like marble from appearance, but it seems to be different. It's a man-made object with composition that can't be analyzed with our current technology. It shows that their technology in the past is more advanced than ours is now. I can ask you something.
どうぞ。
Why are you interested in these historic ruins? Feena touches the wall of rubble without answering.
母様が訪れた場所なのよ、ここは。
Feena says that quietly. Ophelia did. I suddenly find that hard to believe. Why would the Lunar Queen come to visit this mountain of rubble? I think her objective was to sightsee at the
母
time.
様は地球に何度か来ているのだけれど、多忙なスケジュールの合間を縫って遺跡を巡られた。
How come?
わからないわ。
Feena lowers her gaze.
でも母様のされたこと、必ず月にとってプラスになる目的があるはず。
Sure, she wouldn't come to such a place without a purpose. You didn't go around with her? Feena nods in silence. There's the spot her revered mother had traveled to on Earth. She wants to visit that place while she's on Earth. Understand how Feena feels.
それに
Feena swallows her down the words that she was going to say. Huh?
後で話すわ。そろそろ戻らないと道がわからなくなってしまう。
Feena looks up at the sky. Setting sun was weakening, dyeing the eastern sky in dark blue. There are no illuminations around us. Might get lost on our way home if it becomes night. It would be a problem if we were stranded here.
二人きりで星を見るのも悪くはないけれど、今日は装備が甘いわね。
Feena looks around at her own body. She has a breezy dress for outings along with a small handbag. Huh?
どうしたの？
Was it my imagination? I thought I saw a vague glitter from inside her handbag. Is it light from her cell phone? Well, I thought I saw light from your bag.
光るようなものは入れていないはずだけれど。
Feena touches the opening of her bag with a suspicious look and pushes it open. You can see a pale light leaking out of her bag from over here. The fucking gem! The fucking gem!
これは
Feena takes out a cloth bundle from her bag. The white cloth radiates a visible blue color. It's the memento of Cecilia that she showed Cotton at the airport. Feena opens the bundle, draw near her and observe the gem. The gem is on top of Feena's gem on top of Feena's hand radiates a cold light, similar to that of moonlight. The cool and clear light had a gentle feel to it. Feena's face is illuminated palely in the darkened ruins.
なぜ光っているのかしら
Is it that kind of stone? Never heard of a stone that naturally radiates. It light up if it gives off radiation, but for a memento to do that is a little strange.
こんなことは初めてよ
The gem's about the size of a circle made for your thumb and index finger. It's inserted into what appears to be an inverted triangle made of platinum. Has it been shining since
わ
earlier?
からないわこのくらいの光では昼間は気づかないかもしれないし
Suppose not. The sun gradually slants down while we talked, dimming our surroundings. We see the intenseness of the radiation from the gem increase with just that. With just that. We stare at the gem like we're in a trance. It's Ophelia's memento. It suddenly started to light up for some reason. What on earth could this mean?
暗くなってきたわね考えるのは後にしてまずは戻りましょう
Feena wraps the gem in the cloth. Yeah, you're right. Turn back toward the path we came from. The path has gotten hard to see due to the darkness. Let's go back. Pull on Feena's hand. Suddenly to sense the presence of someone other than us. Oh, hey, Reef! That's the mission. Oh, that's the mission. It's not just, oh, hey, watch out, the church doesn't do anything retarded with the lost technologies. These ruins still have lost technology. And she is there to basically make sure no one fucking finds it. And we just found it. Heh. But I saw someone just now. Become somewhat uneasy and look around.
どうしたの
I sense a person here.
人が
Feena stops moving. Seems she's extending her senses to her surroundings. Feena lets out a sigh. What?
わからないわ
See, must be my imagination
い
then.
え顔は大切よ心に留めておきましょう
Feena has a serious expression on it. She says that the person that needs to observe us only came to the ruins for sightseeing. Russell,
Tatsuya.
Russell. Feena pulls my hand midway through the grass thicket. What's up?
今宝石の光が消えたの
Feena widens the opening of her bag. It's pitch black in there. Why did it fade? Feena returns about 3 meters back towards the ruin.
ここね
Pale light floods out from the bag. Ooh. Feena goes back and forth on the path. The light from the gem grows stronger when she gets closer to the ruins. When she distances away from the ruins, the light from the gem grows weaker and gradually fades away.
なるほど
Feena closes her bag. This means it lights up the closer you get to the ruins.
断定はできないけれど可能性は高いわね
Feena glares at the ruins. Mosquitoes are flying around my face. Anyway, let's get out of here.
そうね
Let's get out of here. God, my nose is terrible. Join hands with Feena again. The sun had completely set by the time we approached the riverbed. The gem isn't lighting up anymore. What do you think of the gem? Asked Feena, who hasn't been speaking much.
今考えていたところ
Gem that was handed to Feena as a memento. Lights up when Feena approaches the ruins that her mother went to before.
母様は私に何かを伝えたかったのではないかしらもちろん断定はできないけれど
Did you receive
ええ
Whoops. Did you receive the gem, the memento, directly from Cecilia?
亡くなる直前にいただいたわ
This means she wanted you to hold on to it if she handed it to you while she was alive.
そうね。亡くなった後では誰の手に渡るかわからないもの。
And she might have left something behind after all. Feena lowers her gaze in silence. She has a complex look on her face, like she was depressed or thinking about something. Can't understand her heart. Feena left behind a memento because she wanted to convey something to her daughter. It's an object that was handed down from her parents. I felt envious of that for some reason. What if there's something that my parents had handed down to me? If there was, it'd only be worthless memories. Shake my head as I think up to there. There's no point in feeling sorry for myself. What's important is what we're doing from now on. I face forward and accept my past. This is what Feena taught me from going out with her. Shall we try going to another room tomorrow? Know a number of them.
一緒に行ってくれるの？
Of course I will. If Feena's hand that I was holding a squeeze. You're the one who told me we'd always be together.
そうね。
Feena squeezes my hand back.
頼りにしているわ。
Feena gives my cheek a light kiss, having said that. We arrive at the house after about 5 minutes. Even though it's close to dinner time, there aren't any lights on. Today's a day when we eat at home. We should be making the preparations, but that's weird. Did they tell you anything?
聞いていないわ。
That's what I thought. I take out the key from my pocket and open the door, and immediately you're assaulted by voices saying congratulations. Click. A memo placed on the floor comes into view when I turn on the lights. Pick it up and scan through the contents. Did I say they're eating at Salmon's tonight?
水曜日なのに？
That's what it says.
でも、前を通った時にはサモンの明かりは消えていたけれど。
Well, let's try going there anyway. I look up and head towards Salmon's. Just like Feena had said, the lights were off at Salmon's. I head up the stairway and put my hands on the doorknob. It's open. There we go. There's the assault I was talking about. Whoa! That was an explosive sound of crackers along with a wave of clapping.
おめでとう！めでたい！お二人ともおめでとうございます！
Your route's still better, Mia.
おめでとう！
Sorry about that.
めでたいな。おめでとう。
Paper tape from the crackers flies down on me. Scent of a warm meal drifts around. Everyone is smiling. This is...
二人の婚約記念パーティーに決まってるじゃない。前にやるって決めたでしょ。
Think of it. I'm happy. So happy I can't move. Feena links her arms with mine.
達也、固まっている場合ではないわ。みんなが祝ってくれているのよ。
Feena says that with a smile. Yeah. Firmly link my arms with Feena's and turn towards everybody. Let me introduce her to you guys again. This is my fiancée, Feena.
私の伴侶、達也よ。もう、おめでとう！
Natsuki is going on a complete spree.
すごいよ。もう、なんか涙出る。
Maya rubs her eyes with her hand.
本当によかったです。
Mia is already
よ
crying.
かったわ、本当に。
達也くんがフィーナちゃんとくっつくなんてね。
ああ、よく覚悟したもんだ。
The adults keep clapping their hands.
みんなが支えてくれたから、私たちは頑張れました。
Thank you. There's another round of applause.
さあ、主賓が登場したところで、パーティーを始めましょう。
Pops and Jin head towards the kitchen as they hear Natsuki. There's a glorious meal prepared on top of the table. We usually have 2 tables for 4 people connected when we eat dinner. However, there's more food than 3 tables attached can hold today. Salad, an assortment of hors d'oeuvres, pizza, pasta, and more. The pasta pizza. Alternatively, the pizza pasta. Oh Lord. I open up the fucking browser to check if that actually exists. Like, yes, we made pizza, but with a fucking, like, pasta dough. And the first thing I see is someone that posted, like, a lot of Bowsette fan art with the words, "Do you yield?" And it's because it's just kind of like, don't. Like, I'm not have a problem with Bowsette. The problem comes in the moment the "do you yield" stuff comes up, because that will immediately connect Bowsette with Jack Black in my mind, and that is not something I want to happen again. Yes, it happened before, because I was just out happily browsing through Twitter, and suddenly there's a picture of there's fan art of Jack Black in the Bowsette dress. That was not nice to look at. Anyways, what was I gonna do? Oh, right. Apparently does exist. Pasta pizza does apparently exist. I'm disgusted with the world. There's so much, it feels like they made the entire restaurant menu.
二人はここに座って。
Feena and I sit next to each other in the seats of honor. They take the opportunity to take some glass cups.
お飲み物は皆さんに回りましたか？
Each person holds onto their glass.
では、誰か乾杯の温度を。
夏希頼むよ。
私？
Natsuki's face slowly turns red.
二人とも結婚するのかな？そういう予定ね。そっか。なんか同い年なのにすごいね。
Natsuki becomes nervous and stiff as a board.
夏希も頑張れよ。
私も頑張って。って私は関係ないでしょ？
そうかな。
横からごちゃごちゃ言わないで。
Natsuki clears her throat and then starts speaking again.
それじゃあ二人とも幸せになってください。
Natsuki raises her cup.
おめでとう。
Clear sound of glass clinking echoes throughout the store. This is how the party began.
お兄ちゃん、剣術を頑張った甲斐があったね。
Mai approaches me. She shows me a broad smile. It did bring me barley tea and the like while I practiced. Thank you.
私は何もしてないって。舞も達也を応援してくれていたのね。だからそれはいいですってば。これからもお兄ちゃんのこと。任せておいて。
Feena smiles with her, replies with a smile.
飲んでる
Natsuki shows up with a flushed face next. Have you been drinking?
飲んでないって。場に酔ってるの。はい、グラス開けて。
The glass is empty, just like she says.
はい、よくできました。達也がこんなにしっかりしちゃうなんて、ほんと驚き。
It's a childhood friend's special weapon. tales from our childhood.
小さい頃の達也はどんな子だったの？
Hey, stop that!
そうね。窓越しに私の着替えを覗いたり。まあ、達也ったら。
Feena looks at me with a smile. This topic is no good, Natsuki.
達也のことは後でじっくり聞かせてもらうわ。
Don't spread weird rumors about me.
どうしよっかな。ネタには困らないし。
A daring smile appears on Natsuki's face. Give me a break.
じゃあ、お二人とも幸せに。あ、そうそう。また気が向いたらバイトしてね。
Natsuki returns to her
達
seat.
也はいやらしい子供だったのね。
Feena suddenly asks me that. I almost spurted out juice. Got it wrong. That was an accident, I say. An accident. Our rooms are right next to each other, so it couldn't be helped.
どうかしら。お食事をお持ちしまし
Mia brings up some food on a
た。
plate.
ありがとう。
Mia is wearing her usual attire, serving us diligently. You don't have to work today.
私はこうしているのが一番楽しいので。
You really are a hard-working person, Mia. Mia nods cheerfully.
ずっとお伺いしようと思っていたんですが、達也さんのことはこれから何とお呼びしたらいいのでしょうか。
Let me see. Once I get married to Feena, I'll become Mia's master, a member of the Earthlight family. It means she can't keep adding son to my name forever. I'm fine with how you've been calling me up until now, though. By the way, what can I pick from?
達也様、ご主人様？
Master? I sound unpleasant. You can call me what you've been up to now.
でも、それでは示しが。ミア、それは月に行ってから決めましょう。今の私たちは家族でしょ。おっしゃる通りですね。わかりました。では。
Having said that, Mia returns to serving the others. You haven't been eating since earlier, have you?
みんながお祝いに来てくれるのに食べてなんていられないわ。それに、あまり食べては太ってしまうし。
Feena says that in a slightly shy manner. The first time I've known her to be concerned about her weight. Does that bother you?
それほどは気にしていないけれど、崩れたプロポーションでは、達也も嫌でしょ？
She looks downward as her earlobes redden. Her figure looks very cute in my eyes. You're fine, I wouldn't hate you. Poke Feena in the side.
もう、達也、くすぐったいわ。二人とも、本当に仲がいいわね。
姉さん。
さやちゃん、僕たちも負けないように仲良くしようじゃないか。
姉さん pinches Jin's hand that he tried to bring around her shoulders with a smile.
達也くんもフィーナ様も必ず幸せになってね。ありがとう。さやかには感謝しています。いいんですよ。私はちょっと背中を押しただけです。
You surely would have fallen apart if it wasn't for you, 姉さん。
月に行ったらもう私はいないのだから二人で頑張るのよ。
姉さん smiles gently. I know.
しかしタツが月に行くことになるとはな。
Pop smiles.
千春さんも琴子さんもきっと喜んでいるよ。
I wonder about my old man.
一番喜ぶだろうさ。何せ息子が月に行くって言うんだからな。
達也くん、まだ千春さんのことを好きになれないの？
It's impossible to like him.
そう？とても素敵な人だったけれど。
いい男だったね。いつまでも冒険心を忘れない。俺もああなりたいもんさ。
I'm sure Mai and Natsuki would respond the same way if they were asked to. Seems that the others like my old man for some reason.
私も会ってみたかったわ。
Really?
好きな人を育ててくれた人に会いたいのは不自然かしら。達也は私の父様に会いたくない？
Now that she mentions it, I do.
それと同じことだわ。
That might be true. However, I'm not completely satisfied.
そうか、達也君にはまだ娘さんを僕にください。 の儀式が残っているのだね。頑張りたまえ。
父様はお優しいから大丈夫よ。
月でも地球でも父親っていうのは娘に優しいのだね。
俺は娘にも厳しいぞ。
Really?
おじさんはとても優しいと思いますけど。
なんだよ、さやちゃんまで。
Pop smiles bitterly.
ともかく二人とも仲良くな。
ありがとうございます、サモンさん。
おいジン、飲むか。
了解。
さやちゃんも久しぶりに。
ではちょっとだけ。
The three of them return to the table. The celebration finally passes by. My mind is a little worn out.
あら、もうダウン？
Feena wipes my forehead with a wet towel. She's accustomed to these things as expected. My head is still held high, and she doesn't look any different from them. Her head is still held high, and she doesn't look any different than normal. She always seems. Does she always maintain this level of a mood, this kind of a mood, even after the wine sinks in? That's impressive. I have to become like you.
楽しめればそれが一番よ。仕事のレセプションではないのだから。
That's true. See Noski stand up in the corner of my
さあ
vision.
第二陣が来たわよ。
I drain the water in my cup with one gulp. Bring it on.
頑張って。
Celebration test continues on and on. Nearly drowned in the flood of celebration, and I'm submerged in happiness up to the top of my head. Party ends at a lawful time late at night. We ate and drank to our heart's content and celebrated on and on. Everyone returned to their rooms with a look of satisfaction. Stretched widely to pull the lingering memories of the party out from my body.
今日はご苦労様。
Feena enters the living room. I'm glad that everyone seemed to have enjoyed it.
パーティーのこともあるけど、こっちもね。
Feena sits beside me and grabs my arm.
やっぱり傷ができて。
Did I become accustomed to being injured during my kendo practice? Most of the scratches and bug bites don't bother me. I'm not bleeding, it'll heal soon.
ずいぶんたくましくなったわね。
That's the result of doing kendo. Maybe I'll continue to practice from now on.
それがいいわ。互角に手合わせできるようになってもらえれば、私も退屈しないし。
When will that be?
達也なら、すぐよ。
Feena strokes my arms after saying that.
そうだわ。
What's up?
達也は、三鶴ヶ崎の地図を持っているかしら。
There's one we used in class, I remember. I think I do. Let me try to find it.
よろしくね。私の部屋に持ってきて。
I know. Search the bookshelves by my bed. Where's that map? Did we find it? It's a geography atlas. It's me.
どうぞ。
I found it.
ありがとう。助かるわ。
Feena urges me to sit on the sofa. What are you using it for? I ask her while sitting down on the sofa.
遺跡の記録よ。役に立つこともあるかもしれないわ。
Feena sits next to me, having said that. Should have been a while since she's gone out of the bath, but I smell the sweet scent of soap from her body. Mitsurugasaki is here. On the page, Mitsurugasaki is on.
今日行った遺跡はどこかしら。
Around here. Motion to the point on the
書き
map.
込んでしまっていいかしら。
Sure. Feena runs a red pen around it. She adds today's date along with the circle.
他に知っている遺跡はあるかしら。
Let me see. All the memories of traveling to the ruins with my old man. First thing that comes to mind is Mom's worn-out face. Scene of a funeral is next. Mai is sobbing. Nessa is biting her lips. They're all detestable memories.
どうかした？
No, it's nothing. Big ruins are here and here too. Point at two more places. Feena leaves a mark on them to follow up.
わかったわ。順に回っていきましょう。
Sense a strong determination behind Feena's eyes. Felt that Sophelia is her goal many times. She go to these ruins because her mother went there. Is this strong of a determination? Can this strong of a determination grow within her from just that? Yeah, but it might be better not to go to this ruin.
どうして？
It's been left in an incomplete state, so it's dangerous. The walls might collapse and the floors might crumble.
そう。
Feena draws an X on the other side of the map.
なら、安全な方から参りましょう。
You're going to it after all.
危険なのが分かっていれば、事故はある程度防げるわ。
Well, maybe so. Feena closed the pen cap. Delightful popping sound echoes inside the room. Speaking of which, Feena,
何かしら？
you said that you'd tell me something later. Feena stares into my eyes. Feena slowly speaks up.
そうね。せっかくの機会だから話しておくわ。
Feena strains her back. This seems to be some kind of an important topic. I also straighten out my posture.
達也はどのように母様が亡くなったか知っているかしら？
Words that I couldn't imagine would fly out of Feena's mouth. The only news leaked to Earth at the time of Cephalia's death was passed away suddenly. Nothing more is known than that. No, I haven't heard.
母様は亡くなる1年ほど前に地球へ行っていたの。
I remember that being leaked into the news.
母様は地球から帰ってきてすぐ政治力を剥奪され謹慎させられたわ。
Couldn't understand what Feena had said right away. An excellent politician loved by the citizens of the moon. That's my image of Cephalia. No matter how I look at it. Having her fall from power leaves me stumped for words. Cephalia has her portraits on the bill, doesn't she? Having her face on the bills when she falls from power is kind of... Books, sculptures, paintings, currency. There have been many uses of portraits of influential people backed by strong support. Of course, it's needless to say that the portraits will be changed if they lose the support.
表向きには失脚したことにはなっていないわ。だから今でも母様の人気は高いの。
Feena casts her eyes down sadly. She had told me that she respected her mother. There's no way she would joke about something like this. But why did she lose her standing? Feena lowers her eyes towards my
貴族たちが
question.
母様が地球で売国行為を行ったと非難したの。
Nobles, her retainers? I can't believe they'd overthrow their ruler. That's not...
君主一人で国は動かせないわ。支えてくれる多くの臣下がいて初めて君主は政治を行うことができる。臣下の心が離れれば死生者は政治力を失ったも同様だわ。最終的には母様が正式に罪を問われる前に父様が政治の舞台から引かせたのよ。
Feena says this with a heavy tone. Can't they? How could her mother fall from power?
仕方がなかったのよ。そうでもしないと国がまとまらなかったから。母様もそれは分かっていたのだと思う。
Sacrificed a family member for the sake of the kingdom. Recall the question Colin had asked me before. A family member has a traffic accident just before an important meeting. Life will be in danger unless they're brought to the hospital as soon as possible. Which do you choose? That was the subject. That's what the subject was. Should have answered to choose. I should have answered to choose my family. However, Feena's father chose the kingdom. Didn't think that it concerned me. Feena will become the queen. As someone who will bear her family name, I'll be assisting her. If the nobles withdraw their support from Feena, what'll I do then?
政治的な力を失った母様は1年ほどして亡くなったわ。最後の1年はまるで羽をもがれた鳥のようだった。
Feena says this quietly. I believe she lost her position before she died. What caused it? What did they mean by cooperating with Earth to sell out her country? Feena has a grim look in her eyes.
遺跡の調査よ。
Can connect the dots with her story. Wait a second. Why did they overthrow her just from investigating a ruin?
遺跡調査の目的が月に害をなすものだったらしいの。
Beyond to the moon? What the heck? The reply she squeezed out is too
詳
abstract.
しいことはわからないわ。遺跡調査が原因で失脚したこと自体、父様も彼も教えてくれなかったくらいだから。まだ子供だから 知らない方が良いと判断されたのでしょうね。
This doesn't make sense. How does Feena know the cause of why she was overthrown? Oh my god, does that also mean his dad didn't actually just vanish out of nowhere, but he was removed? Because he was investigating the ruins? And did someone tell you about it?
そうね。ある日、私の部屋に手紙が置かれていたの。そこに、母様が遺跡調査をしていたことと、その目的が月に害をなすものだったことが書かれていたわ。出どころが不明だったから、私も半信半疑だったのだけれど、今日、宝石が光るのを見て確信したの。母様が調査していたのは、三鶴ヶ崎の遺跡だということを。
Feelia's political powers were snatched away due to investigating the ruins. She handed Feena a gem memento that emits the light in the Mitsurugasaki ruins. Can't put that off as a coincidence. Sense it has some sort of a purpose.
母様は誰よりも強く月の平和を願っていたわ。月へ害をなすものなんて探すはずがない。
It's a case of the path to tragedy is paved with good intentions. Yes, she would never actively search for something that would harm the kingdom. But what if some unknown factor to the thing she's searching for would cause the issues? For example, discovery of new lost technology that would cause the entire nation to go into fucking frenzy over a fight, in a fight over it, because of just how powerful it is. Like the kind of power where it is worth going against the fucking church, or secretly trying to take it for yourself in the ruins themselves. A lot of shit can go wrong. A lot of shit that is unforeseen can go wrong. Feena says that with a firm tone, and Feena's expression stiffens.
私は母様の目的が知りたいの。そして母様の名誉を回復したい。
Voice was by no means a loud one, but it was filled with spirit and dignity.
達也、手伝ってくれるかしら。
Feena looks at me with slightly anxious eyes. A little shocked. Did she think that I would refuse? Already progressing towards Feena's goal that she's set. There's no reason at all for me to leave your side.
達也、
Feena looks at me
あ
fondly.
りがとう。
Having said that, she grasps my hand, which is placed on the sofa. I wrap her shoulders in an embrace. It's the day that I decided to fight together with her in the park. I've already decided to walk the same path as Feena. Politics, loss of power, dishonor, words that had absolutely nothing to do with me until I met Feena fly at me one after another. It's proof that I'm taking a step into a new world.
達也は月と地球はどうあるべきだと思う？
Feena asks me that from the heart. What was an answer? She hits me with a huge question. Honestly, I never thought about it. The obvious answer? Just be like, the relation between the moon and the earth should just be like the relationship between literally any countries on the earth. There should be no distinction between, oh, is it that lump of dirt or the other lump of dirt? Of course, this does not mean positives necessarily. As we know, the countries on our earth hate each other as well. Russia. Sorry about that. What did I say? I didn't say anything. Watch this video immediately be blocked in Russia. Honestly, I never thought about it. Let me see. It would be best if they got along. It would be for the best if they got along, I suppose. Give her a childish chance.
そうね。それが一番ね。
However, Feena replies back with a serious tone. Right now, you can't go to the moon. I can't go to the moon even if I wanted to. It's up to the person themselves to not go if they don't want to, but it's wrong for people who want to go but can't go casually. Feena doesn't respond. Sorry for being simple-minded. Are you angry?
いいえ、怒ってなんかいないわ。私もそう思っているの。
I see.
でも、悲しいことだけれど、付き人が全員そう思っているわけではないわ。中には、地球人を恐れたり、蔑んだりしている人もいるわ。
It applies to Earthlings too. Lunarians are an obscure neighbor. That way of thinking is dominant on Earth. They've been through a large-scale war in the distant past too. Both the civilizations on Earth and the Moon backed away from each other as a result of the war. There was enough damage done for civilization to back down. That's beyond my imagination. Civilization wouldn't recede until they took enough damage, so there were few survivors remaining. Though memories of it won't fade, becoming friendly with them might be reckless. But I got with you, didn't I?
そうね。
And how they say Earthlings can't get along with Lunarians is false. We're proof of that. When everyone can reconsider once they take a look at us.
楽天的ね。
He says that quietly. Did you want me to say something pessimistic?
いいえ、悲観的では、できることもできなくなるわ。慎重さは必要だけれど、悲観は必要ない。
I suppose. Let's become the first couple to cross the stars. Everyone will mimic us that way.
そうね。
Feena smiles.
なら、みんなが真似したくなるようなカップルにならないと。
Feena's eyes have a tinge of passion to them. Ooh la la, her eyes are very attractive. Let me see. Actually, hold on. I just noticed. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. I only just now noticed it. They almost have like the same shade of green for their eyes. Only almost though. Actually, no. It is actually the exact same shade of green, I think. That is highly intriguing. Very, very intriguing. You could almost say suspicious. Both of us draw our lips in here. I think of it, I haven't taken a bath. Been to the airport, walked in the ruins, and had a party on top of that. Wait, no, I probably do smell quite like sweat. Wait.
どうしたの?
Feena asks me with slight dissatisfaction while I haven't taken a bath. Do I smell sweaty?
そうかしら。
I can tell that I do it myself.
もう
She looks displeased. Feena's hand is still holding on to me firmly. How about washing my back for me in the bathroom? I say that jokingly. Feena nods after a brief pause. She accepted?
先に行っていて。
Okay. And now with the
達
wobble.
也が誘ったのよ。しっかりして。
She's mad. Excuse me. I head up from the sofa absentmindedly. Now then. Take off just my shirt for the time being. Then when I was about to put my hands on my belt, I stop. No stripping all the way down. I don't know about that. So I can't enter the bathroom with my jeans on. I'll just leave my underwear on then. I'm not an elementary school student on this field trip. First of all, isn't it unnatural to try to cover myself up now that I'm here? I should be more open. But honestly, it's embarrassing. The door opens and Feena comes in. Ah!
あら、ごめんなさい。
Feena looks at the floor at
もうお
once.
風呂に入っているのかと思っていたわ。
I'm sorry as well. I was just thinking of taking off my clothes.
そう。では私は外に出ているわね。
Sure. You can come in after 3 minutes.
ええ、それでは。
Alright then! Time has come for me to prepare myself for the worst. In the meantime, I'll wrap a small towel around me as a temporary measure. So it's a sign of Feena entering the dressing room as I soak myself in water.
達也、もうそちらに行っても大丈夫かしら。
Yeah. Pour hot water on my head and wait for the moment to come. I can hear the faint sound of her undressing. Feena's silhouette moves on the other side of the foggy glass. I'm tremendously nervous. It almost feels like my heart is about to fly out of my mouth.
お待たせ。
Oh no, there is a new sprite in this! Feena enters the bathroom with a towel wrapped around her body. A glimpse of her white tender legs passes through my vision. I feel a natural blood rush to my head from just that. I turn my back to Feena to cover my flushed face. My imagination stirs slightly now that I can't see her. I piece together the images remaining in my memories, creating a full-length figure of Feena. As I thought, this is to be expected. Feena has a really nice figure. She makes me feel timid.
あまり緊張されるとこちらが恥ずかしいわ。
Sorry. I hear the sound of a sponge being lathered from behind.
でもこんな風に男の人に肌を見られるのは達也が初めてよ。
Sweat drips down from my forehead. She's so close, and furthermore, we're in this kind of an underclothed state. I'm alone with Feena right now. No matter how I think about this, there's no way I can settle down. The soap box and soap rolls onto the floor.
ごめんなさい。
No. Looks like Feena dropped it. I see. Naturally, I'm not the only one who is nervous. Feena's doing the best she can as well. Despite that, the two of us are pretending to be unconcerned, trying not to let our nervousness show. I have to show her my capabilities as a man. That's what I know I have to do, but well, it should be fine if I slowly get back into the...
男の人の背中はとても大きいのね。
If I slowly get it back into the mood of things, one step at a time. There we go. There, I actually fucking finished reading it now. Feena mutters this while soaking my back with water. You think?
ええ。それにすごくたくましいわ。
Praises make me a little happy. It's because I train at Sam's every day.
まあ、サモンね。
Yeah, I carry on beer case and move tables. Jen and I do the physical labor.
それだけ頼りにされているのよ。
Feena's hair falls onto my shoulders. That sensation makes my entire body go stiff.
じゃあ、洗っていくわね。
Oh Lord! Oh Lordy Lou! Oh Jesus fucking Christ! Fresh, warm foam comes into contact with my back. Feena places her fingers on my shoulders next.
痛かった？
No. We actually see the scratches on his arms. No, we don't. Disappointment. It's been a while since somebody's washed my back.
あら、以前は誰に洗ってもらったのかしら。
She uses a sulking tone on purpose. What was it again? I don't even remember since it was when I was since it was when I was a kid. It was most likely my mom or my old man. I was in the middle of searching my memories, but I soon drowned it out.
私はこの前、舞と背中を洗い合ったわ。
Oh yeah, everyone often enters the bathroom together. Over there have been times where you guys have been in there for 2 hours.
二人でおしゃべりしていれば、それくらいはあっという間に過ぎてしまうものよ。
Is that how it is? What do you talk about? Feena giggles with a grin when I ask her.
知りたいかしら。
No, forget it. I get the vague feeling that there are some things in this world that should be left unknown.
どこか洗い足りないところはない？
My neck and around my shoulders.
わかったわ。
Fena's fingers slip down towards my arms. Truth is that there aren't any places that haven't been washed enough, but I want to do this for a little longer. I want us to touch each other like this for a little longer. Why is it? Nervousness and embarrassment are gradually fading. I have an overwhelming sense of ease right now. It's a warm feeling that like I'm wrapped in maternity known as Feena. My mind is probably defenseless too, since we look like this.
達也の背中ツルツルになったわ。
Feena gently rubs on my back while saying that. Direct contact with her hand gives me goosebumps. Certain that Feena could sense my nervousness that was brought back again. However, Feena doesn't stop touching my back. Slowly follows on my shoulder line, as if she was confirming something. Feena? Tried to turn my head around since her fingers suddenly stopped moving.
こっちを見ないで。
Her shrill voice restrains me. I look forward again in a panic and hold my breath.
ごめんなさい。本当は私とても緊張しているの。
I sense her taking deep breaths. Yeah, I know. That applies to me too.
そうなの？
Of course. Since we're near each other naked and alone. So I'm a guy after all, and this and that gets in the way of my thinking. I want to touch Feena as well. I want to get closer to Feena. Considering that I'm a healthy young person, most of it is circling around my head. But I can't walk at my own pace alone. I want to fall into Feena's pace. No matter what it is, I want to choose what's best for both of us. That's why I'm facing ahead like this without submitting myself to my urges.
そう。達也も同じだったのね。
Feena takes the shower head and runs lukewarm water down my back. And then... Feena's cheeks adhere to my back. It's warm. I can feel Feena's breathing. So he leans on my back soon after.
達也、ドキドキしてる。
Yeah. There isn't any guy who wouldn't be excited when they're touched by you, Feena.
私に触れる男性は達也しかいないわ。達也じゃなきゃダメ。
She states that clearly. Are you excited right now, too?
ええ、
Because you're touching me?
そうよ。
After Feena replies, she kisses the tip of my shoulders lightly. Soft numbness runs through
好き
me.
よ。
She kisses my shoulder again. What's gotten into her? Feena's unusually aggressive today. Did she become bold just because she's hidden behind my back?
私の心は達也しか感じないようにできているの。他の人ではダメ。
Her fingers slowly slip to my arms from my shoulder. My nerves are overly sensitive in that area. Feena sticks her forehead against my back. Could it be? Is she fawning on me? How cute. Makes me think of how very adorable Feena is. Feena? Slowly turn around my head to glance behind me. Feena was there with blushed
振
cheeks.
り向かないでと言ったのに。
Her wet hair clinging to the nape of her neck is very
言
sexy.
うことを聞けない人にはお仕置きをしてあげるわ。
What kind of a punishment?
こういうお仕置き。
After saying that with a spiteful tone, Feena gives me a kiss. Her lips are moist and steamy. I believe I'm kissing Feena in such
秘密
a
ができて
place.
しまったわね。
Feena parts her lips and
と
chuckles.
ても大切な秘密よ。
Yeah, that's a secret only for us. Feena smiles happily as I say that, with an innocent smile, like one of a girl playing a mischievous trick. Cotton Clavius, another view. Clonk, clonk, clonk. You know, I feel like shit's going down after this, so I must say if you're an Antipart, I would guys judge someone say next time. Bye bye. My nose is fucking annoying. Ah!